Hello and welcome to Lux Tutorial. And today we are going to discuss about the CBSE Class 10 Science Reduced Syllabus that has been declared by the CBSE Council. And for that, we have called one of the CBSE science teacher from a very renowned school, and she is an experienced teacher also. And her name is Suchismita Saha. So a very warm welcome to ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Very warm welcome to all the audiences who are watching it, especially the students. First of all the very best for your upcoming exam because I know how difficult the situations are right now, in fact, for the
Yes.
students and for the teachers also. So, without any further delay, students, let us just go into the syllabus, the course structure, and obviously the deleted part of the syllabus. So, I'm sharing my screen with all of you. So basically, if we want to know that what are the changes in the syllabus, so first we need to know that what is the course structure in the CBSE syllabus science specifically. So the whole science subject is divided into 5 units. Unit 1 is basically the chemistry part, that is the chemical substance, nature and their behavior, and the further subtopics are already mentioned in the screen as you all can see. It's the chemical reactions, acid, bases and salts, metals, non-metals, carbon compounds and periodic classification of elements. Next we have the world of living, where we have the life process, control, coordination in animals and planets, reproduction, heredity and evolution. Then we have the third unit as natural phenomena. Over there we have light, reflection and refraction, human eye and colorful world. Then we have effects of current, which is electricity and magnetic effects of electric current. And finally, the fifth unit, we have the sources of energy, our environment and management of natural resources. Moving further, I have divided the whole syllabus into the 3 parts where we have the physics, chemistry and biology parts. Physics basically light, human eye, electricity, magnetic effects of electric current, and from the 5th unit, sources of energy is considered to be a part of physics. In chemistry, we have chemical reactions, equations, acid, bases, salts, metal, non-metals, carbon and its compound, and periodic classification of elements. In biology, we have life process, control, coordination. How do organisms reproduce? That means reproduction, heredity, evolution, and from the last unit, the rest of the 2 chapters, our environment, management of natural resources. So first we will discuss about the physics. The physics main 4 chapters are light, reflection and refraction, human eye and colorful world, electricity and magnetic effects of electric current, in which light, reflection, refraction chapter as such doesn't have any change in the new curriculum, that is 2021. There are no changes mentioned in the CBSE recent syllabus. In human eye and colorful world, the functioning of lens in human eye, defects of vision and their corrections, that is myopia, hypermetropia, applications of spherical mirrors and lenses are excluded from the syllabus. Now, next topic we have electricity. There are no changes mentioned in the syllabus in electricity. And magnetic effects of electric current, we have electric generators, direct current, alternating current, that is frequency of AC, advantage of AC over DC, and domestic electric circuits. These topics are excluded from the syllabus. So basically, there are many topics which are reduced from the theory portions of the physics syllabus, and the numerical portions of the physics syllabus are kept as it is. So for me, the first tip that I'm going to share with all of you, do practice the numericals very well. So this is all for the physics. And one more important thing that we have over here is the sources of energy that I mentioned, that from the unit 5, that chapter is considered to be a physics chapter. That chapter is totally excluded from this year's syllabus. That is, in 2021 session, we do not have anything included from the sources of energy chapter. That whole chapter is excluded from the syllabus. That's it for the physics. Now next we will move for the chemistry section. In chemistry, basically we have these parts of the syllabus. In chemical reactions and equations, we don't have any change mentioned by the board. So the whatever we have in the syllabus, we have to study everything. There are no changes in this particular portion of chemistry. In acid, bases and salts also, there are no changes mentioned by the board. In metals and non-metals, basic metallurgical processes, corrosion and its prevention is excluded from the 2021 syllabus. And in the next chapter, carbons and compounds, basically the introduction of hydrocarbons are excluded from the syllabus. If I go in details, nomenclature of carbon compounds containing functional groups like halogens, alcohol, ketones, aldehydes, alkanes, and alkynes are totally excluded from the syllabus. Difference between saturated hydrocarbons and unsaturated hydrocarbons are also excluded. Chemical properties of carbon compounds, for example, combustion, oxidation, addition, and substitution reactions are excluded. Ethanol and ethanoic acid, specifically in this part of the chapter, only the properties and uses are excluded from the syllabus. And finally, the soaps and detergents are also excluded from this particular chapter. Next chapter, we have periodic classification of elements. There is also no changes mentioned by the board. That's it for the chemistry. Now we will go to the biology section. In biology section, we have life processes, control coordination, our environment, management of natural resources, how do organisms reproduce, that is the reproduction, and the heredity evolution chapters are included. Now in those chapters, life process, there are no changes mentioned in this particular part of the syllabus. Control and coordination chapter is totally excluded from the syllabus. Our environment also doesn't have any changes specified by the board. Management of natural resources are clearly mentioned only for portfolio or periodic internal assessments. That means none of the questions are going to come from this particular section of the chapter in your final exams or the final paper. How do organisms reproduce, that is reproduction, doesn't have any change. And from the chapter heredity and evolution, the basic concepts of evolution are excluded. Rest of the parts are mentioned, kept as it is by the board. Now these are the distribution of marks mentioned by the board. In the previous year 2019-20, as you can see, the unit 1 chemical substance has 25 marks, whereas this year it will be of 26 marks. World of living doesn't have any change, 23 marks, and this year also it will be of 23 marks. But do take care that some portions are already excluded, which I mentioned earlier. Natural phenomena also have some portions excluded, but the total marks are kept same by the board, 12 and 12 this year also. Effects of current has 1 marks increased, that is 13. Previous year we used to have 13 marks of question from this part section of the chapter, but right now we have 14 marks coming from this particular section. And the natural resources, usually it should come by 7 marks, but right now it's only for 5 marks. Whereas in this particular section, unit 5 have 3 chapters, one is totally excluded and one is kept only for the portfolio. So only 1 chapter is coming from this particular unit, and that is of 5 marks. So I hope you all understand that that particular chapter has a very good importance right now in the present syllabus. And especially the effects of current, usually we have theory questions from there, but the number is increased also, 14 marks from that particular portion of the chapter. So you have to go through the theory very well. That's it. There is as such nothing left to discuss in this syllabus.
Really, thank you, ma'am, for explaining all the portions that has been removed from the syllabus in a presentation format in much detail. I hope that the students have very well understood and they have noted this thing in detail in their copies. Thank you, ma'am, for explaining all the details that has been removed. But ma'am, few questions that I want to ask you is that is this really 30% of the syllabus that the council has already declared that they have removed?
Yes, I guess what the syllabus is reduced, it is almost 30%, more or less 30% is reduced from the syllabus. If you consider all the excluded chapters and some portion of the chapters is excluded. So if I compare the whole portion with the whole syllabus, it's almost 30%.
Okay, ma'am. And ma'am, then the marking scheme is also changed over here. And will this be reduction of the syllabus creates any impact for the learning process for the students when they go in class 11? What do you want to say about that?
In case of physics, I guess there won't be as such any difficulty because they will learn optical instruments separately in class 11, where they will definitely learn about the lenses, the application of lenses, and the defects of eye vision. In case of chemistry, those things which are excluded, they will learn all in details in class 11. But the only thing is that in class 10, they have a very brief idea about the hydrocarbons, which they are going to miss right now. So in class 11, they have to start from the beginning. And in case of biology, the whole syllabus is very sketchy, or we can say that it's just an overview of the important topics that are reduced from here. And they will learn everything in details in class 11 and 12. So it won't be that much of difficult in case of biology also. So I don't think it's that much, it will be that much of difficult for those students who are actually going through this reduced syllabus, and they will join when they will join back in class 11. Maybe the introductions they have missed, but when they will start to read or study everything in details, I'm sure my students will definitely make it happen.
Thank you, ma'am, for telling all the students that this doesn't create that much of impact. I hope the students have relaxed a bit thinking about this reduced part and thinking that this will create a huge impact for understanding the class 11 topics, because this generally goes in mind of the students that if they miss anything in class 10, how they are going to study in class 11, or whether they will be understanding class 11 chapters or not. So I don't think like after telling this to the students, they will be consoled and they will be like relaxed in that case. Thank you, ma'am, very much for explaining this in detail. You have taken out the precious time of yours and coming online for telling all the students that what has been removed and what has not been removed from the syllabus. I hope this helped the student a lot.
Thank you very much, sir. A special thanks to you also, because you have given me the opportunity to talk to the students. And for my students, I just have only one thing to say: students, study well, do well, and enjoy this time also. Thank you very much.
Ma'am, I will be calling you once more or like one or two times more for giving tips to the students, those who are going to appear for the 2021 batch. So I
Sure.
hope that that will not be a problem for you.
No, no, not at all. Anything for my students.
So thank you students for watching the video. I hope you understood what has been removed from your syllabus. If you like the video, click on the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell notification. We will be back with another video discussing other syllabus in the next video. So stay home, stay safe. Till then, goodbye.